What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about some basketball wives tea, okay? But before we get into today's tea, I'm gonna let you guys know that the promo that you saw at the beginning of the video is Nova Cosmetics, and it's basically a cosmetics line that was created by Jamar84, my best friend, and his business partner Lexique, okay? So be sure to support my people, okay? And go to the website that was provided within the promo because it is worth your time and it's definitely worth your dime. So all my beautiful black queens and all my beautiful black women who love makeup, love cosmetics, go ahead and go and get you some Nova Cosmetics because it is the shit, okay? However, let's get into today's tea. This is going to be another Yes for the Mess short, okay? We're going to get into some things really, really fast. And this is basically about Malaysia Pargo. Now, there have been rumors circulating about her as of late, about her um not filming as much for the rest of the season. Basically her getting iced out by some of the other cast members on the show, as well as her possibly not returning for season 11. But there was a TikTok account that practically revealed it. I think it's called Debbie. I think that's no, it's not called Debbie. I think it is called, yeah, it is Debbie. I love Debbie too. That's what it's called. Okay. So right now, this is what the TikTok said, and I'm gonna play it for you guys. Here it is.
No reunion for Malaysia. Malaysia won't be returning for season 11.
All right, you guys. So basically, this TikTok basically reported that Malaysia will not be returning for season 11, and she won't be showing up for the season 10 reunion. It's funny how the tables turn. It's funny how the tables turn, y'all. It's funny how the tables turn. And what I mean by that is this right here. I know y'all tired of me talking about OG, but this is what she gets for doing what she did with OG. And it's like, for me, like, now she got, because from what I'm hearing, she's going to have more issues than Vogue for the rest of the season. Because she got beef with Brandy already. We know this already. Her and Brooke allegedly get into a physical altercation. Then I see British going off on her. So she got a lot coming up this season in regards to the feuds that she's going to be involved in on this season of Basketball Wives. So why can't you be strong enough and show up to the reunion? When all y'all ganged up on OG on season 8, her ass was at that fucking reunion to the point to where she had to sit in the back because y'all hoes was afraid of her. Sorry for using the H word, but y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all was scared. Y'all felt like she was aggressive, like too aggressive for y'all, and y'all was scared for y'all lives. At least that's the role y'all tried to play, to pacify Shawnee and Evelyn, because that's what y'all love to do. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been going in on Malaysia this particular season, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like she turned herself into a pick me. The Malaysia that I fell in love with in season 1 had a mind of her own. When all the other girls was like dissing Drea and ostracizing Drea and judging Drea, she was the only one that didn't judge her. When the other girls didn't want to give Jackie a second chance on the second season, it was Malaysia. They had a mind of her own and decided to give Jackie a second chance on the second season. On the third season, you know what I mean? Like when she brought Brandy along as her best friend, and she showed the meaning of loyalty, having your friends back, being down for your friend, cussing Jackie the fuck out like she needed to at that time. You know what I mean? Season 4, um she was talking about her divorce just a little bit and showing all the things that she was going through. Season 5 is when I kind of was like, okay, Malaysia feeling herself, she's being a bitch, because I felt like she was being a complete bitch to Duffy when Duffy first came along on season 5. Then season 6, I fell in love with her all over again because she stood up to the bullies, which was Tammy, Evelyn, and Shawnee. But she stepped up to the bullies, which was Tammy and Shawnee on season 4. That's why I loved her so much in season 4. But season 6 is when she stood up to the Miami gang and defended herself and sat at that table when Bunny Jill was even trying to get involved in the argument. So it's like around season 7 is when she started to flip for me. Throwing a table at Jennifer defending Tammy. Really? Okay. Season 8, she flipped on Cece, for the sake of being friends with Evelyn and Shawnee. And it's just crazy to me how fake she became, and she became a pick me. So it's like at this particular moment, she's getting the same treatment that these other girls like those other girls was getting, like OG was getting. She was getting the same motherfucking treatment at this point. She's alone. She's the one that's on the outside now. It was all fun and games when you was doing this shit to OG, who didn't necessarily do anything to Malaysia. And what's funny to me is that all these OG haters that come into my comment sections whenever I decide to speak on OG and her not being on the show, I'm gonna stand by OG because she actually exposed this network, exposed the production team for what they were. They were editing her to make her look bad. She put out those recordings, and it showed. If you listen to those recordings, because I did a whole video about it, I did a whole live about it last year. Like, if you listen to that shit, it shows that she was edited a certain way. The shit didn't, they only showed her elevation. They didn't show when she was actually being nice to people and how people was picking and prodding to fight with her. They didn't show all that, but they showed what they did show to discredit her and make her look bad, which is possibly why she's no longer on the show. So at this point, Malaysia really ain't filming with nobody but Zell. Now she ain't filming with nobody but Jackie. And it's like, what are you doing? What's your storyline? You say that, your baby daddy not doing nothing for your kids. You saying that he not paying child support. You saying all of that shit, but you ain't doing nothing about it. You know what I mean? And that's my issue. You're not doing nothing about it. You living beyond your means. Like, what's really going on here? So is you really gonna leave Basketball Wives? Because this is your bread and butter. Because I don't see you doing nothing else. So are you really leaving Basketball Wives? That's my question, and that's everybody's question. And I hate it when these girls decide that I'm not coming to the reunion. I ain't coming to the reunion. I hate it when these girls do that. Y'all need to put it in their contracts. Unless you sick, you need to come to this reunion if you want your check. That's how I feel. I didn't like it when Jennifer didn't show up. I feel like when you don't come to the reunion, you being a punk. That's just how I feel. I feel like Malaysia being a complete punk and all this other shit. That's how I feel about it. I don't know how y'all feel, but that's just how I feel about it. And not only that, not only is Malaysia allegedly not showing up to the reunion, she's also allegedly not returning for season 11, but Nia and Naraya, they're also banned from the show, from what Spilling BBWT said. They said that some other stuff happened later in the season where those sisters are both shit out of luck, which is probably why there's conversations about Kristen or Evelyn returning to returning to the show in season 11. Now there was some talks about Cece being asked to come back this season. I would have loved to see Cece come on the show, but why would Kristen come back without Cece? Kristen ain't got no fucking storyline, so why would she come back? Without Malaysia, she wouldn't have no storyline. Why would she come back? So I don't know. I just want to know what you guys think about Malaysia reportedly not coming to the reunion, and they say she's not coming back for season 11. Okay, that's very interesting. I wonder what the case is. I wonder what's her reasoning, because it can't be because she's getting quote unquote ganged on, or I quote unquote iced out when she participated in the icing out OG. It's funny how the tables turn. It's funny how the tables turn, because your allies left the show. So you there by yourself with a bunch of bitches that you either don't like or you don't know or whatever. So it is what it is with that. So with that being said, you guys, leave it below. Let's talk about it down below. With that being said, you guys, it's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my IG, and my TikTok will be down in the description box. I do follow back on IG. So if you want me to follow you back, because if I haven't followed you back and you want me to follow you back, please hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty or hashtag Scotty Gang. With that being said, you guys, your boy is up out of here. Until the next video, I'll talk to you good people later. See you later. Bye-bye.